Today we're diving into 4 crazy courtroom moments where sovereign citizens try to outsmart the system, and each time it crashes. One familiar face is Eric Martin. Let's get started.
State your name, sir.
Mr. Fox, for the court charge of possession of paraphernalia and a no valid driver's license. You understand the charges?
You understand what you're charged with?
No?
No.
No. He doesn't understand. Allegedly, you had methamphetamine on or about your person, and allegedly, it may have been contained within something that qualifies, aka a clear plastic bag, that qualifies as paraphernalia in the state of Florida. And allegedly, you were operating a motor vehicle without allegedly having a driver's license. You understand that?
I understand the driver's license, yes, sir.
Okay, well,
Possession.
I didn't say it was yours. Did I say it was yours? I said you've been charged with.
Right.
Nobody's asking if you did it. I'm just asking if you understand what the charge is. Yes or no?
No, sir.
Okay, then we'll bring you back tomorrow when you understand.
I was hoping I'm not from this state. This county. If I can just resolve everything today.
You got a parole hold. You wouldn't get out anyway.
You got nowhere to go, man. So, do you understand the charges against you or not?
I understand they charging me with it, yes, sir.
That's all you got. See how easy that is? I don't know why do we have to go back and forth
It's
about
not
it?
easy when you're in my shoes, sir.
It's easy it's a yes or no question. Do you understand?
I don't agree to the
Nobody's
contract.
asking you to admit to anything. I just need to make sure you understand the charge.
I'm a private citizen, sir.
I'm shocked.
I'm a UCC focus.
Oh, UCC? Oh, I love it. A sovereign. Golly Moses, I love it.
He's one of the most entertaining people I've covered. Always sharp, quick-witted, and full of clever comebacks in the courtroom.
Mr. Fox, crap in one hand, hope in the other, and see if that helps. Ron said at 5,000 the meth, 1,000 paraphernalia, 500 on the driver's license, which oddly enough, the Supreme Court said you do need to drive. Court date is February the 17th at 9 o'clock, but you're not going anywhere because you got that probate or that parole.
Step to your right. So the team.
Mr. Fox, when you sue me, make sure you spell it with 2 N's. I want to make sure that the AG's office gets involved.
You don't have to worry about that, sir. I'm peaceful.
Sign where the light is for your copy of that. Next.
Hope you had a great Christmas and a happy New Year. Now we're off to Bothell, where a sovereign citizen tries to outsmart the legal system, only to fail spectacularly and without a shred of logic.
It's off the 11 o'clock calendar. Mr. Calzada, could you please turn on your video for me?
Yeah, hold on one second.
All right, good morning, Mr. Calzada. You're here for arraignment, so could you please tell me your full legal name?
I don't know how that has anything to do with the case. My name.
Well, Mr. Calzada, I need to confirm who you are. So could you
Here
please
I
tell
am.
me? Well,
I'm here
please tell me
physically present, right?
Mr. Calzada, could you please, what is your first name?
My first name? Well, it could be anything, right? I could change my name at will, right?
All right. I'm going to set this matter over for an in-person arraignment, and Mr. Lohr, you'll have law enforcement standing by. All right?
Well, there you are.
All right. So, Mr. Calzada, I will set this over. You will appear in person at the Bothell Municipal Court for arraignment.
I don't even consent to.
Also, does his voice sound like a sluggish Kermit the Frog on his worst day to anyone else?
Consent to. I was gonna go there today, and you guys were all doing Snohomish County prisoners. Pretty busy, huh? The sheriff even said it's pretty busy. The court has to file a 1099-C. How you
All right.
file a 1099-C for that bond? You don't need voter approval for that, don't you, those bonds? How much are the bonds? Who
Mr.
issued them?
Calzada, I'm going to set this to December 31st at 1:30 in the Bothell Municipal Court in person. You will need to be there for arraignment, okay? So I will see you in person at the Bothell Municipal Court at that time, all right?
Looks like there's no free will then.
So,
So then what am I doing here then? Hold on, what am I doing here?
well, right now you are not responding to my questions. So
Well,
I'm
you're
going
not
to have you
responding to any of my... I don't have a problem of answering any of your questions, but I have a couple questions first. I have to
Miss-
understand too. I don't understand what's going on. I don't know everything. I'm not
Then
perfect.
It's not that you don't know everything. It's that you insist you do. Boldly claim expertise on every point, then freeze when any real question digs past your surface confidence and exposes that you don't know a thing.
come in person so that we can be sure that you understand what's
All
going on.
right, great. I'm glad. It's definitely implied, isn't it? It's not expressed. It's implied.
December 31st at 1:30 in person.
December 31st at 1:30, I'll be there.
I waited until December 31st for his next hearing, but nothing ever showed up. Bothell usually posts every session, so he must have skipped it. Bench warrant incoming. Now we're off to Judge Slavin's courtroom, where Eric Martin makes his triumphant return. He's our favorite repeat offender, armed with the same off-the-wall arguments and snappy one-liners that turn every trial into primetime entertainment.
Ms. Sobe, you're here on the Martin matter, correct?
Yes, Judge.
Let's go have a conversation outside.
He'll be okay. So everyone,
All right, today is the date and time set for a hearing in this matter with regard to a bond violation. This is case 242448 SM. People versus Eric Martin. Everybody hear me?
yes. Good morning, Judge. Donna Sobe on behalf of the people, P87439.
Morning, Your Honor. James Gazicki on behalf of Mr. Martin, Your Honor. I have a motion to make.
All right, go ahead.
Your Honor, I was making a motion to withdraw. I've had contact with Mr. Martin before in other matters, and there's no attorney-client communication in this matter. We're talking about different things, and there's just no way of moving forward that I could adequately represent him, Your Honor. So I'm asking to withdraw.
All right, your motion to withdraw is granted. Mr. Martin, would you like a different court-appointed attorney?
Yeah, I guess so, since he shows his willingness not to want to do his job and help me out, and he's misstating, making false statements you're talking about. There's a lack of communication. It certainly ain't on my part. I was pointing out to him relevant defenses. He just didn't want to do his job. That's clear what he made of me, so...
Mr. Martin, I have found Mr. Gazicki to be a very competent individual, a very competent attorney in many, many cases. I've seen many trials, hearings, motions, practicing in front of this court, and I find him to be very competent. If you make one more negative comment about him, I'll hold you in contempt of court. I don't do that. We don't act like this isn't the Jerry Springer show. This isn't going to be a bunch of name calling. You're going to knock it off. Knock it off, Mr. Martin. I'm done with everything and you keep doing all of your little negative comments, things that you want to say about people. And you think you're the smartest person in the room and that you have some sort of special Juris Doctorate, I guess, from somewhere.
Judge Slavin's patience completely snapped during Eric Martin's last hearing. He cut through the sovereign citizen mumbo-jumbo, moved straight to sentencing, and gave the courtroom and Eric's exhausted family a rare moment of peace. Now Eric's headed behind bars for a stretch, which should buy everyone a little quiet, at least until he makes his next comeback.
the first clue when it comes to things, and you talk about that. And so Mr. Gizicki is saying that he's trying to talk to you about actual legal defenses, and you're trying to bring up some kind of other stuff. And so I'm going to grant his motion. Do you want, all I asked you was this. I didn't ask you to give me a commentary about Mr. Gizicki or what you think he can do, because I've always seen him to do his job every single time he does a file. What I want to know is, do you want another court-appointed attorney, or are you representing yourself? That's it. It's a simple question. Answer simple questions. That's what you needed to start doing, is answering questions.
Yep, one other attorney, but I want to state also that if it was recorded, that we stated would support my allegations.
Boom, time out. Nope, not hearing it. The question is this: do you want another court-appointed attorney? So you're either going to say yes, court-appointed attorney, or represent yourself. What is your answer here today? Because there's only two possible answers here. You either get another attorney, or you can represent yourself if you'd like. Or if you want to hire your own attorney, you can do that. So there's three things. Are you going to get one appointed, yourself, or retained? Those are the three possible answer choices. What are you going with?
Yes, another appointed one, but without.
All right, there you go. Don't need any more commentary. Don't need any more commentary about it. You have a right to remain silent. You can exercise that right now. So we're going to appoint another court-appointed attorney to you. And the individual who was here as your attorney during your trial, you seem to get along pretty well with him. You want me to reach out to see if he's available?
I don't know who you're referring to.
The guy who was here at your trial. I don't know his last name.
Oh, he's on the other trial.
Yeah, the other trial, not this case. This is the misdemeanor domestic violence case. I'm talking about your driving on a suspended license case, restricted.
Well, I mean, he did for the most part. He did. Well, I don't say for the most part. Maybe for the most part, but there's some things he didn't do neither. He should have. He didn't raise my right to travel defense. So
yes or no? Yes or no? Is he somebody that you think you can get you can communicate well with?
I guess we'll give him a try. I guess. Yeah.
Sure. All right. I'm going to appoint or reach out and see if we can see if he's available. So let's appoint.
But now, Slayton, I have some questions for you before you move forward.
All right. So we're going to set that. We're going to set that for a hearing date, and we'll see you then.
Hold on.
What matters is that he genuinely believes the court can't stop him from harassing his own family. And honestly, I'm fine with him cooling his heels in jail for a while. Now, for our final clip, we're off to Michigan and into Magistrate Hayes' courtroom. Here, Roosevelt Lean Williams, another self-styled sovereign citizen, tries the same old playbook, refusing to recognize the court's authority, spewing pseudo-legal jargon, and insisting citations are null and void. I spotted this one on Old Squishy Gardner's channel,